Hello, and welcome to my presentation on quiet quitting, made and narrated by me, Amanda McFadden. My problem statement is that even though quiet quitting is not necessarily new, it did become increasingly more problematic. Quiet quitting is the idea that if an employee is unhappy in their position at work, they will stop taking the initiative or stop going above and beyond for the company. This in turn leads employees to just coast on by while other employees step up and perform the job of at least two people. The problem is that most companies cannot identify the root causes for people to quiet quit. Addressing these concerns will lead to happier employees and less stressful situations. So, what is quiet quitting? Quiet quitting is when employees put in the minimum amount of work to keep their jobs but never go above and beyond for their employer. The term quiet quitting has been around for many years, but it is not new. It can go by many other names, such as disengagement, withdraw, and even neglect. To get into why quiet quitting is a thing, we have to first discuss emotional labor. Emotional labor is the process of managing one's feelings to adhere to the objectives of the organization an employee works for. Emotional labor can significantly impact multiple traits of employees, including their attitudes, behaviors, corporate image, customer experience, and even more. So, why? What are the reasons? There is more complexity as to the reason why an employee might start to perform minimally, or even worse, quit. Most times, two things are usually missing: trust and clear communication. However, there are three core values that tend to make employees start the process of quiet quitting. Those include the lack of transparency, a lack of direction, and a lack of boundaries. But most times, it really is the direct leadership failing that is the most likely cause of quiet quitting. Culture. The culture of today's workload has been causing severe pressure in employees, so much so that 28% have been shown to have many mental health effects, chronic depression, excessive sadness, and or other emotional health issues. So employees in today's world seek to have a reasonable paycheck and benefits, the freedom to show and improve their skill levels, compensation for outstanding accomplishments, fair treatment, and respect from their employer and the organization that they work for. So what can we recommend to prevent quiet quitting? Positive leadership, educating top management about modern organization, morally correct workplace cultures, the continuous in monitoring employees' thoughts and feelings about organizational culture, establishing a training and development program company wide, creating and implementing an employee wellness program, increasing employee empowerment, treating employees with respect and valuing their hard work. These are the references that I've come up with, and I want to thank you all for listening in and being a part of my presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me.